Hi, Cesar.
Hey, Sophie. You're right.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
We're gonna have a jiu-jitsu in open air today.
Yeah, we're outside now.
That's nice.
Yeah, hopefully we'll stay outside. Can you tilt the monitor slightly?
Tilt
Let
it.
me see the size of the belly.
Big belly.
Whoa. The boy is getting big, huh?
Yeah.
Can you tilt the monitor up?
Big belly.
Why is that?
He went up like that. Yeah.
Everything all right? No problem. No sickness.
No.
She's sick of it.
Just sick of Danny.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sick of that.
I found ways to avoid him during the day.
They're singing during the day, aren't they?
So when the baby is due?
It's 31st of July.
July.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Run down the neighbours.
Hi, Cesar.
So what's the name?
Why are you so paranoid?
What?
Do you have the name for the baby?
Well, yeah, we like Ike at the moment.
Ike.
Ike, yeah.
Yeah, I like Ike.
Short and simple.
There's a very rich man in Brazil. His name is Ike Batista. First name is Ike, then Batista.
It's the first other Ike I've really heard of. It's not a very common name.
Yeah, it's not, but there are few in Brazil.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Like my son's name, Kawan, is not a common name here, but in Brazil it's very common as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it Calm with a K or a C?
It's with K.
Okay, yeah.
But in Brazil it's common with C.
Yeah, I've got my friend's called Cowan.
He's South African.
He's South African.
Yeah.
Cowan.
Yeah, I just made a little bit different to stand out from the others.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's better because it's when you know someone with the same name, you think of them and then you can't see your baby in like any other way than that person that is associated with that name.
Yeah.
So I wanted a different name.
When's the gym opening again?
Oh, that's a good question, man.
Okay, I thought you might get notified before we do.
Well, the problem that we rely on Gymbox.
Yeah.
As soon as the government allow gyms to open, we have a plan to open BJJ as well.
Right.
But of course, it's not going to be normal life. It's going to be the BJJ that you don't know.
Yeah.
With social distancing.
How that's going to work?
Imagine you doing jiu-jitsu with social distance, you know?
Wow.
We all have to bring our dummies.
Yeah, that's one option. That's one option.
Bring your own dummy.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just waiting. You know, we might have some news about gyms maybe next month. Or
You might have what?
Might some news next month.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna do, the plan today is to train, to do submissions from using the lapel. Okay, so you're not gonna use your own lapel. We're gonna use your opponent's lapel, the dummy lapel. So if you have the dummy, make sure you put the gi on it. So we're gonna see loads of options that you can choke your opponent using his own lapel. Okay. Right, the moment I'm gonna mute everyone. If you have any question, just raise your hand. All right. So we're gonna start here, side control. And the control I'm gonna use is the far lapel. Okay, so most of chokes, I'm gonna use the far lapel here. So when I start the position, So let me put the hands like this. So we have, if you have your thumb, just cross the arm. So make a little bit real situation here. There'll be one hand across the neck, right? The other hand here probably is blocking your hips. Okay, so while I still have my chest down, pressure on the face, I'm gonna open the far lapel. Okay, open the far lapel. So the first couple of options is when I can trap his arm with his own lapel. All right, so I'm gonna get the lapel in one hand. I'm gonna feed to the other over his arm. And then I'm gonna put my knee on the stomach. So this hand here now can go to the belt or the hips. So I drive my knee on the stomach and I open the other leg up. So here in competition, I already have 2 points, right, with the knee on the stomach. Now, my opponents now probably will take the hand out. But first option is when I still have the arm trapped. So my main goal here with the arm trapped is to go for the guillotine. So my hand now will go under with the back of my hand face to his chest, go in front of my chest, go all the way through, pass to the other hand. Then I slide my knee over the other shoulder, big step to the side, elbow drop down, head goes to the stomach, and then I do the guillotine choke. So that's my first option here. So the arm is across, I open, pass over the arm, trap in the other hand, hold the belt, knee on the stomach, and open your base. I'm not pushing up like this, okay? I want to keep my chest low. Now my hand goes in front of my chest, go through in front of his chest. Then I hold like a baseball choke. My knee slide over the shoulder, boom, drop my knee down. Then I open my foot to the other side, elbow drop to the floor. I lean my head on the stomach and do a guillotine choke. Let's start with this one. Pass to the other hand, Steven, behind the head. Jay, the lapel have to go over his arm. So the intention is to trap, that's it, to trap the arm, yeah. Yanni, not like this. Go back a little bit. Let me see from the beginning. No. Your right hand is wrong. So your right hand gonna go in front of his chest, and is gonna go now on the other side. On the other side. Let me do it again here. All right, so first I trap the arm, okay? And I hold. So when I hold, I make like a pocket with my hand, like this, and the lapel go inside, like this. Yeah. All right. So I trap the lapel here. So I hold the lapel with the other hand. Now my hand's gonna go under his arm. So my hand comes from the side that I am here, gonna go all the way across to the other side of the shoulder. Yeah. You're not gonna pass the lapel to the other hand. Sorry, you're gonna hold one hand next to each other like this. Like you hold a baseball choke, baseball bat. Yes, good. Then the second hand, right? So you here, you have your knee on the stomach. It's very important now, your knee, when I slide over the shoulder, like this. Yeah, good. Now, on the other leg, you're gonna do a long step to the other side. Good. Then your elbow, you're gonna drop across the neck. Yes. Lean your head on the stomach, and then your hand works as a guillotine. Now, your left hand needs to go around the head. Where's the head? I don't know. Sorry, I thought there was a head there. Yeah. Yeah. Slide your knee over the shoulder. Good. And drive your right elbow down. But close both elbows. Close both elbows. Yeah. And then you drive your right elbow down. The left stays where it is. The right elbow goes down. Who is that? Is he Raven? Raven. So let me see step by step how you're doing that. Show me your grips. Yeah, pass the lapel over the arm. Change your grip. Your right hand. No, your right hand. The way that you hold in the lapel. Change. So you're gonna put. So make like a pocket here. The lapel goes through this pocket. Yes, perfect. Then yeah, good. Like you're holding the baseball bat. But keep the lapel on your other hand. Yeah, both hands you hold the lapel. Good. Now your left knee, you're gonna slide it across the neck. Good. Then keep the hand there, keep this hand there. Now, the elbow they're gonna choke is the left elbow. So you're gonna drive your left elbow to the floor. Yes, good. That's it. That's it. Yeah, good. Hand next to each other. Hey, Jay. You all right? Pass the lapel over, yeah. No. Lapel, your left hand is wrong. The left hand doesn't go this way. Yes. That's it. Now hold the lapel. Good. You're gonna drive your knee to the floor, over the shoulder. Yeah, slide your knee all the way across over the shoulder. Good. Now open the other leg out. On the other side, to the other side. So you're gonna be face down to your opponent. Yeah, and drive your left elbow to the floor. It's okay, but now get your right knee off the floor. Now, but open your leg out to the other side of the head. Yes, good. So your head, what you should do with your head go across to the other side. So you do a long step to the right, but your head goes to the left. Good, Sophie. All right, guys, let's move to the second one. All right, so I do the same thing. Start from side control. I feed the lapel to the other hand over the arm. So the intention is to trap the arm. Hand on the belt. I drive my knee on the stomach, base. Same thing as before. My opponents pull the hand out. And what is left for me is a little loop here with the lapel. I have two options. One is the one that we just did. So my hands like this, get the lapel, baseball, guillotine. But now my hands wanna go over. So then I go over and then I pull my hands back to the other side. And they're gonna go across to the neck to choke. So after my opponent pull the hand out, I have this loop, okay? It's on the other hand. Instead of gonna go straight through to go for the guillotine, my hand go over, and then I go through the loop, all the way across to the other side, and then I extend my elbow up to choke. Okay? Let's try this one. That's it, good. Good, Yanni, that's it. Oh, don't lose the lapel. Jay, put your knee on the stomach. Now this, put your knee on the stomach, open your base. Now put your hand through the lapel. Yeah. And then you extend your arm up. Yeah. That's it. You're right, Yanni. All right, guys, let's move to the next one. So the third choke, what I'm doing is a sequence, depending of my opponent's reactions, right? So first one, I keep the arm trapped around the loop. Second one, he pulled the hand out. Then the third one is when my opponent, because after my opponent take the hand out of the loop, of course, he's not gonna keep the arm open waiting for me, right? He's gonna be trying to push me away. Now, the third technique is when I collect the forearm and pull it down to help me choke my opponent. So we're gonna start from the beginning, same thing. So pass the lapel over the arm, trap with the other hand, knee on the stomach and base. Okay, so that's the sequence. Now my opponent pull the hand out. So first one, my hand goes straight through, guillotine. Second one, my hand go over, then go across the neck, choke. Now my opponent is fighting here. This hand here is gonna be pushing my neck, holding my gi. So what I'm gonna do here, while there's this fight here with these hands, I'm gonna switch my grip. So I'm gonna pass the lapel here behind the head to this hand. So I'm gonna go all the way around. Then with my free hands, I pull the arm down. Okay, so the moment I'm keeping the position here, so as soon as I pass the lapel, this hand go behind the elbow, pull it down, and I trap the arm with my chest. I still have a free hand here where I'm gonna get the back of the collar. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna pull both knees down, elbow go across, I sprawl, and that's when I get the choke. Okay, so again, I trap the arm, come up on my knees. My opponent pull it out, so you can number the technique. So 1, guillotine, 2, go across the loop. Then the third one, my opponent fight with his hand. My hand go under his arm. I pass the lapel. So now the back of my hand face down to the floor. Okay. When I pass to the other side, the back of my hand face down to the floor, feet to the other hand. Now I pull the arm down. My chest goes down. I drop both knees on the floor. Get the collar. Drop my forearm against the neck. Then I sprawl to get the choke. Let's go. Pull the arm down, right? So you're gonna pull the arm towards you, and then you're gonna put your chest on top of the arm. Yeah, on the arm, yes. Then your arm you switch your grip to the other hand, yeah, switch, that's it. Then your right hand go over the head, yeah, get the collar, and then close your elbow, and your elbow go across the neck. Good, yeah, elbow down, that's it. And then you would sprawl. You would take your both knees off the floor, sprawl, and drop your weight against the neck. Your left hand, grab the collar. Put your thumb, your thumb inside the collar. Then you're gonna close your elbow and drive your elbow against the neck. Close your elbow and drive your left elbow down. All right, guys, let's do another one. This is pretty much the same, but I'm gonna just put another reaction. Sometimes, I mean, very often, when you assign control, your opponents will put you in the half guard. So for me, if my intention is to do this, what we call the Bravo choke, there's no problem to be in the half guard. So I start here, side control. So the arm is crossed. Now let's forget about the arm. Even if your opponent don't let you go over, no problem. But this is a good control. Go under the arm and pass the lapel to the other hand. Okay. Doesn't matter if you have the arm trapped, it's a bonus. Okay. But otherwise, just pass the lapel to the other hand, and you have another control. Now, in the meantime, here your opponent will be breathing. Will try to put your leg here in his half guard. So let's say he won this fight and put my leg in the half guard. Okay, so just gonna put this leg over here. He's a little bit sideways. My foot is strapped. My knee is not inside, so it's not like my knee is very deep in the half guard. So he just got my foot strapped. So I was with both knees down, he just strapped my foot. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna posture my right leg out. So there'll be a fighting here. So my opponent doesn't want to be on his back, so he probably will be sideways like this. And I will do the same way. And for this choke is better to be with your leg trapped. Because sometimes when you try to do this choke from here, your opponent will push the hips away of you, and it might be easier for him to escape. When you have your foot inside of his half guard, you're basically hooking his leg and you stop him moving away, right? So that is good for you. So half guard, my opponent is sideways, his hand is pushing me. This one go under the arm. I feed the lapel to the other hand. Now, again, I'm gonna pull the elbow down. I drive my chest on top. Then I get the same lapel here on the other side. Boom, choke. This hand is just a bonus as well, because you should be able to choke with the hand behind the head and your chest. You can even base on the floor, hold your elbow up. You should choke him, because you cut the circulation with his whole arm and with your arm behind the head. Okay? Let's try this one just from the half guard. Open your left leg out, Danny. Yes, good. If your knee is on the floor, if sometimes happen that your opponent breathes up, so what you can do is to put, it's like in a butterfly and you finish from your back. Because you won't have a good base if your knee is down the floor. So you just, if you lose your balance, you roll on your back, open your knees to the side, kind of in a butterfly guard, and do the cross collar choke. You're right, Jay. So your left knee should be on the floor. So you drive your left knee on the floor and open your base. You need to get this base here when you are half guard. So right leg out, left knee down the floor. Then you switch the grip so your left hand get the lapel. On the other side, the head. Now other side. Yeah, go through the chest and then feed the lapel to the other hand. On the other side of the head, your left hand. So, no, pass to the right hand, yeah. Then feed to the left now. Good, that's it. Then pull the arm down, drop your chest on the elbow. Yeah, now your right hand go over the head. Over the head. Yes. And grab the collar. Grab the collar with your hand. Now drive your elbow down. Yeah. Yeah, G. 1 second. I cannot hear you at the moment. I don't have the icon to unmute everyone now. For some reason, I cannot unmute anymore.
We can still unmute ourselves.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I can hear you, Steven. Jay, just go to your screen and unmute the screen to hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say, so are you when you're completing the submission,
Yeah.
are you taking your knee off the stomach?
No, for this one, we don't put the knee on the stomach. This one, we are in the half guard with the knee on the floor.
Ah, okay. But when you complete the submission, when you finish it, are you staying in the
far leg? The far leg, you don't put the knee on the floor. The near leg, the knee is down on the floor. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
But some techniques that we did, we keep the knee on the stomach.
On the stomach. Yeah.
This one, the knee never go to the stomach because you start on the floor with your both knees on the floor, then your opponent put in the half guard, and then stay on the floor.
Okay. Okay.
So guys, let's just to finalize, let's recap all the moves here. Then you see the difference. If you miss any grips, you can see now. So first one, so you start trapping the arm, right? So trapping the arm, then knee on the stomach. So the first, I think, the first three techniques, knee on the stomach remains there. So first one is with my hand goes through. Even if my opponent doesn't take the hand out, or if he takes the hand out, will be the same. Okay? Hand is the same way. So go straight through with my back of the hand towards the chest. So baseball bat, knee goes across, open the leg out, drive the elbow against the neck, lean my head on the stomach. The second one, knee on the stomach, the same way. I have the loop in my other hand. So my hand doesn't go straight through. Go over the lapel, then I pull my hand back across the neck. Then I extend my elbow up, my posture stay straight, my knee on the stomach. Okay? So what was? Then the third one, so I have the loop here. Then they start the fight with the far hand. So it's when start the fight here, when you see your opponent pushing you away, that is when my knee goes down to the floor. But before my knee goes down to the floor, so I try to keep my posture here, my head low. Then I feed the lapel to the other hand. Okay. Now I have the outside hand to fight against the arm. The same time they are fighting against the arm, my knees go down to the floor. I let my opponent turn, because this choke is better when your opponent is sideways. All right, so then my opponent turns a little bit. I drive my way down. I can use the other hand across the neck, or even can be on the floor. I sprawl and I pull my elbow up. Then we did the other one. When we are side control, we pass the lapel to the other hand. The arm is not trapped. My opponent pull my foot in the half guard. Even if let's say my opponent bump it up and my whole leg goes inside the half guard. So I have the lapel I have my shoulder on the face, so I push the knee down, so I free my knee, my foot still trapped. Then I turn my hips to the other side. Okay, so if you start in the half guard, the full half guard with your knee trapped, you push, get your knee out, then get both knees off the floor, then you bring your knee across to the side. You get the position where you're able to fit to the other hand. You fight to push the arm down. My opponent is sideways at this point. Then I just drive my chest down. Okay? Any question? No?
Just need to practice them.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the training. Just a few more techniques to think about it. Enjoy the rest of Sunshine.
Thank you, sir.
Catch you soon, says. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Cesar.
Thank you.
The other hand for my dummy.